What's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to Boxing Wave. I I'm doing a video in response to Dante's boxing. Okay, big shout out to Dante's boxing. This was a brilliant idea. He made a Super 8 welterweight tournament. Okay, um, I actually like the ranking system that he did between the rounds and who's gonna fight who first and which rounds. I think he I think it was a brilliant idea. I really wish this was a reality. Okay, I thought this was an excellent idea. I did see a couple of responses. I seen 78 Sports TV response. Also watched JT's response, and I did see E King Fight News response. Okay, I like everyone's response. Everyone has a different, everyone tuned it up a little bit. Everybody has different opinions on outcomes, but shout out to Dante's boxing because he made up this idea, and I thought it was a great idea. All right. The first round we got Floyd Mayweather against Danny Garcia. Okay, the second round we had Sean Porter against Juan Manuel Marquez. Third round, Manny Pacquiao against Marcus Maidana. And the fourth round, we had Keith Thurman against Tim Bradley. All right. The only adjustment I'm going to make in my video, I like the way the order is. I couldn't decide. I'm taking Danny Garcia out because he hasn't fought as a welterweight, and we're still not sure if he's going to move up to welterweight. He might not move up to welterweight for a couple of more fights. He might fight Floyd next. We don't know, but he hasn't had one single fight at welterweight yet. I was trying to decide, would it be Kell Brook? Would it be Amir Khan? I think Kell Brook is more deserving. He is fighting Sean Porter next fight. He has been fighting at welterweight. The only reason why I included Amir Khan is because I think it would be a more competitive fight stylistically. Do I think Amir Khan is better than Kell Brook or would beat him? Not saying that. I know Danny Garcia already beat Amir Khan. I know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm acknowledging that. But Danny Garcia has not fought. This is a welterweight tournament, and he has not moved up yet, all right, officially. So I'm taking him out of the tourney, and I'm including Amir Khan, all right? This first round, I think all of the rounds, there could be upsets in this first round, all right? I think the underdog of each round could win each fight. I honestly, truly believe that. Regardless of who I pick, who the people believe would win, I think the underdog in each fight could win, okay? This is a very competitive tournament. I really wish it was a real tournament, okay? First round, I have Floyd Mayweather against Amir Khan. I've said in countless videos before, I think Amir Khan's style is going to give Floyd Mayweather problems, especially early in the fight. Amir Khan throws a high volume of punches. He's very, very fast. I have not seen Floyd Mayweather in the ring with someone as fast as Amir Khan since he fought Zab Judah, and we all saw what happened early in that fight. I think he would give Floyd some problems, and his high volume of punches. Okay, I think, and you know what? He might even be better as a welterweight. I think he's made that excuse before in the past that the reason why he was hurt so often at 140 is because of losing the weight. It might be some truth to that. I'm not too sure if I believe that because we will have to see. But I never seen him look as good in shape as he did before the Collazo fight, okay? So I'll put Amir Khan against Floyd. The way I see the fight going, I think Amir Khan is going to win the majority of the earlier rounds. Maybe the first half of the fight, up until 6 rounds, I see Khan being up maybe 4-2. But Khan is going to start slowing down. In my opinion, I think Floyd will make the adjustments and start picking Amir Khan apart in the second half of the round. Second half of the fight. Okay, Amir Khan is going to be throwing. I think Amir Khan would have to stay on the outside, not get too comfortable, not get too close to Floyd. Floyd is a way better inside fighter. I think he's better off standing on the outside, keeping Floyd on the end of his jab, okay, using his hand speed. But eventually he's going to slow down, in my opinion, and Floyd is going to start countering him and picking him apart, okay? I don't know if he's going to stop him or not, but I see Floyd Mayweather advancing to the next round, okay, over Amir Khan. But a really close fight. I think it'll be competitive, and I do think Amir Khan, even in a real fight, will give Floyd Mayweather problems, all right? Second round, we got Sean Porter against Juan Manuel Marquez. I was watching a video with JT. He actually said it. I totally agree with him. Dante spoke on it, 78 Sports. I believe that this is the sleeper fight of the tournament. Juan Manuel Marquez would give Sean Porter a lot of problems. Okay, we already see how Sean Porter has been fighting. I'm not even. I'm not gonna even discuss the Julio Diaz fight. The way Sean Porter fights, he's been fighting. He's been muscling guys around, mixing it up with his boxing ability, his hand speed. Is all good. But the thing about Juan Manuel Marquez, he loves fighters. He's used to fighting guys that are much more aggressive than him. Okay, we never see Marquez get dominated unless the only person that dominated Marquez was Floyd Mayweather, and Mayweather was not he's not an aggressive fighter, like not on a level as Pacquiao and Sean Porter would be. Okay, um, he got Marquez got dominated in the fight because he is a counterpuncher. Like he fought a better counterpuncher than him. A better uh, fighter that fights on his front foot. You know what I'm saying? That's why Floyd dominated him. Sean Porter, it would not happen. It would be a close fight. In fact, I even think Marquez would have won this fight if it wasn't for the flash knockdowns. I think Sean Porter will drop Marquez twice, at least twice in the fight. I think Marquez might win more rounds than Sean Porter. He would counter Sean Porter. He would hurt Sean Porter. But I think the knockdowns, the flash knockdowns in this fight, if this fight were to happen, I think the flash knockdowns would make Sean Porter give him the edge over Marquez. But I think this would be the sleeper of the tourney, and I think it would be a very, very competitive, close fight. Okay? Might even be a split decision. Then we got Manny Pacquiao against Marcos Maidana. Another close fight. Marcos Maidana has made major improvements. And we all know Pacquiao is slowly on a decline. He's still top level, but he is slowly declining. If this was Pacquiao with the punching power that he once had, I would say Pacquiao without a doubt. Even with the improved Marcos Maidana. I think Pacquiao punching power would make the difference in the fight. I think Pacquiao's punching power would drop, at least put Marcos Maidana on one knee sometime throughout the fight, and it will give him that edge. Marcos Maidana would respect his power a little bit more. We all know that Pacquiao has the better boxing ability, the better movement, but Marcos Maidana has also a high. He throws a lot of punches as well, just like Pacquiao. Okay, he's more powerful. He's more stronger than Pacquiao, and he's becoming a better boxer with every fight. Now that he has a new trainer and everything, I think this would be another competitive fight, another 50-50 fight. Okay, I think this fight could go either way. All right, I'm picking Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao would. Be a lot more cautious in this fight. I think he would be cautious just like the way he was against Bradley in the second fight. I still give him the edge because of the more efficient punches. So I give Pacquiao the slight edge to win in the decision in a close competitive fight. All right. So the fourth round, we have Keith Thurman against Tim Bradley. Another very competitive fight. Keith Thurman, a good boxer with a whole lot of power. Okay, a whole lot of power. Very good boxer and speed. Tim Bradley, he has the speed. I'd give him the slight edge in boxing ability. He doesn't have the power that Tim Bradley has, but I'm sorry. Tim Bradley doesn't have the power that Keith Thurman has, but Tim Bradley, I gave him the slight edge in the boxing ability. The only reason why I'm giving Keith Thurman this fight is because Tim Bradley is not consistent. Okay, he gets hit with a hard shot, and he reacts based off the crowd reaction. He wants to out tough and not outbox. All right, he wants to out tough fighters at times, and if he does that against Keith Thurman, he's gonna end up getting hurt. Okay, I don't think Keith Thurman can stop Tim Bradley, but I do think he will drop Tim Bradley. I think this will be a competitive fight as well. I think it would be a close fight, but if they were to fight, I'm giving it to Keith Thurman. So the first round, we have Floyd Mayweather advancing. We got Sean Porter advancing. We have Manny Pacquiao, and then we have Keith Thurman. Okay. Floyd Mayweather against Sean Porter. Sean Porter is the most dangerous fighter to Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion. All right. I'm being honest with you. The most dangerous fighter from anyone at 147 and 154. Sean Porter, stylistically, is the worst fighter for Floyd Mayweather. Okay, that out muscling him, that staying busy, throwing a lot of high volume of punches against Floyd. That would be a dangerous fight. And if Floyd was to lose to anyone at 147 or 154, it would be Sean Porter, in my opinion, if he was to lose against someone. Only problem is if that out muscling, that rough style that we see Sean Porter in his last couple fights, if that does not work, okay, Sean Porter does get tired, okay, he does get tired. We've seen how he looked in the Julio Diaz fight. He does get somewhat tired. I think Floyd will start making a comeback in the second half of the fight. But the first half, Sean Porter will dominate Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion. He will dominate Floyd Mayweather, all right? I'm dead serious when I say that. And if anybody can beat him, it would be Sean Porter. The only thing is, I'm not 100% sure. I still want to see a little bit more for Sean Porter. And I think this Kell Brook fight is going to prove it to me, because I think Kell Brook is a dangerous fighter for Sean Porter. I think Keith Thurman is a dangerous fighter for Sean Porter, okay? Because those are guys that I know Sean will not be able to muscle around and just bully. And he will respect their punching power. But against Floyd Mayweather, it would be a tough fight. As far as what I see now, I still want to see a little bit more. But from what I see right now, I wouldn't suggest Floyd. If I was Floyd's promoter, I want to see the fight. Don't get me wrong, because I want Floyd to fight the best. There's no way that I'm trying to protect her or anything. But if I was Floyd's promoter, I would not fight Sean Porter. Dangerous fight for him. Keith Thurman, also dangerous fight for Floyd. But I think Sean Porter is an even more dangerous fight. All right. I still think Floyd would find a way, because he always makes the adjustments. Even when he's losing early on in the fight, he's always making the adjustments. He's always making an adjustment. All right. Never have I seen Floyd really losing towards the second half of the fight. But early on, I guess the Castillo fight is the only fight that I thought, the second half of the fight could have gone either way. But other than that, Floyd always finds a way. If I were to pick a winner today, I would say Floyd, because it's the safe way to go. Because, he always finds a way. But Sean Porter would be a very dangerous fight. So I got Floyd advancing to the finals, okay? And then we have Pacquiao against Keith Thurman. I'm going to tell you right now, Keith Thurman will knock Manny Pacquiao out. It is what it is. I have nothing else to say. Keith Thurman will knock Manny Pacquiao out. All right, eventually. All right. The fight might be competitive. It will be competitive up until that happens. Whatever round that's in. All right. I don't know if it'll be the first round. I don't know if it'll be the 12th round. But Keith Thurman will stop Manny Pacquiao when he lands a hard shot. He will either drop him, he'll get back up, but Keith Thurman will finish Manny Pacquiao off. I'm sorry. Manny Pacquiao, he doesn't have the power anymore, and I think that's his disadvantage right now at this point in his career. He still has the speed. He still has the boxing ability and everything, but I think Keith Thurman today will knock Manny Pacquiao. And in the finals, we have Floyd Mayweather against Keith Thurman. I have Floyd winning this tournament. I think I've said it before on camera, as good as Keith Thurman is, I don't think stylistically he can beat Floyd Mayweather. I just don't think he could beat Floyd. Not yet, because Floyd has a better chin than most people would expect. All right. I think Floyd's chin is very underrated. And I think Keith Thurman, as good as a boxer that he's not good enough to beat Floyd Mayweather. Does he have a good chance of knocking Floyd out? Yes, he would have to win by a knockout. He would have to knock Floyd out. That would be very hard to do, because we see how you have to really hit Floyd with a clean shot. It has happened before. Floyd has been hurt before. But will Keith Thurman do it? I don't know. I don't know if Keith Thurman can do it. If anybody could, Sean Porter could beat Floyd. Even think Amir Khan. At times, I think Amir Khan would be a good fighter for Floyd. But I just don't see it happening. I think Floyd will win this tournament. All right, and that's the end of this video. So let me know what you guys think. All right, I know some of the picks are controversial, but you guys go and do a video or whatever. All right, subscribe to the channel.